叫萍，欢迎来跟萍学中文。Today we're going to talk about time and date. 时间和日期。Subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any new lessons. The first part, we talk about telling time and asking what time it is. The second part, we talk about day of the week. The third part, we talk about date. For the first part, let's introduce some new words. 点钟 or 点 o'clock. 分钟 or 分 minute. 秒钟 or 秒 second. 几 is a question word, means how much, how many. 现在 now. 小时 hour. Time. Let's try to use these words to tell time. 1 o'clock 1点 2 o'clock 2点 As we learn from the measure word, two of something or two followed by a measure word, two you have to say 2 3点 3 o'clock 10 minutes 10分 or 10分钟 10 minutes. As you already noticed that telling time is all about knowing the numbers. If you need to review numbers, I'll put the link to the episode numbers 数字 in the description section so you can review that. It's very important that you know all the numbers by heart without having to think about it. Then you can really tell the time much easier. 3 seconds 3秒 3秒钟 The order of time, the hour, the minute, the second, the order in English from the small unit to the big unit. But in Chinese, you start with the big unit and then go down to the smallest unit. So when we talk about hour, minute, and seconds, you start with the hour. Let's try that. It is now 11:24. 11 and then the hour. 点 o'clock. 11点 24 minutes. 24分 minutes 分 7:35 7点35分 From the first unit, greetings, we learned how to say morning and afternoon. So 7:30 in the morning. So the bigger time first will be the morning. 上午 and 7:30. 7点30分. 30 minutes, you can also use the word 半 half. So 7.5. Also 7:30 in the morning, we can say 上午7点半. 一刻 or 一刻钟 15 minutes. So 8 o'clock, 10 minutes in the evening. How do we say that? 晚上8点10分. 晚上8点10分. Here's another word I want to introduce to you. 差 is child of time before the next hour. 优学 shorter time. For example, 差12分5点. It means child of 12 minutes before the next hour 5 o'clock. That means it is 4点48分 is 4:48
48.
Now to ask, what time is it now? 现在 use the word 几 the question word, and then which hour, which o'clock. 现在几点了? You add了 at the end. Usually after time, you add le at the end to soften the tone, like it's already what time. 现在几点了? What time is it now? It's 3:05. 现在是3:05. So 0, you say 0. So 时间 is time. So when you travel, you say international time, different place, different time. So Beijing time, you say 北京时间. New York time, you say 纽约时间. US time, 美国时间. China time, 中国时间. British time, 英国时间. If you need to review about countries and languages, I put a link to that video, nationalities and languages, down below in the description section as well, so you can review it. Next, we talk about day of the week. 星期. So when we say Monday through Saturday, you just put the number 1 to 6 after 星期. So let's try that. Monday, 星期一. Tuesday, 星期二. Wednesday, 星期三. Thursday, 星期四. Friday, 星期五. Saturday, 星期六. While Sunday is different. You cannot put 7 there. Sunday, you say 星期天. 天 is day. So 星期天 is Sunday. Or 日 also means day. You can use that as well. So you can say 星期日. Either 星期日 or 星期天. Sometimes you can say 礼拜天. All these three means the same thing. It's Sunday. Today, 今天. 星期几. We know 几 is a question word, so 星期几 means which day of the week is it? So to ask the question, what day of the week is today? 今天是星期几? So to answer, everything is the same. You just change the question word, take the question word 几 out and put the answer word in there. So if today is Monday, 今天是星期一. 今天是星期几? Today is Tuesday. 今天是星期二. The last part, we talk about date. That means date, month, and year. First, let's introduce a few new words. 日 is date. You can also say 号. 号. Year means month. Year also is the moon. Every full moon is 1 month. So, 年 is the year. 今年 this year. So the same for the date. The order is also the big go down to the small. So start with the year, month, and the date. You put a number before the year, 年, put the number before year, month, and put the number before 日 or 号. Today is the 2nd. 2号. 今天是2号. So here you don't say 2号. It's not 2 of something. It's the 2nd day, just 1 day, right? The 11th, 11号 or 11日 So the date is easy. You just whatever the number is and put 日 or 号 after that. For months, let's try that. January, 1月 year is months. 1月 February, 2月 March, 3月 April, 4月 May, 5月 June, 6月 July, 7月 August, 8月 September, 9月 October, 10月 November, 11月 November is 11, so 11 and then year. December, 12月 You pronounce it, when you talk about the year, you go by the individual word order. So let's say 1991. 1991 and then add 年 year after the number. 1991年 So the number and year. Then all these 4 numbers, you go by individual. You don't say 19. You say 1991. Today is May 3rd, 2020. 今天是2020年5月3号
To ask the question, which month is 几月? Which date is 几号? Or you can say 几日. To ask which year, month, and day, you can also use the word 哪年哪月哪日 or 哪号. But when asked about which year, you cannot use 几年. That's not correct.
今天是几月几日 Today is which month, which day. Today is February 14th. 今天是2月14号 Valentine's Day, 情人节 To ask the question, what year is this year? So this year will be the subject. 今年是 This year is 2022. So 今年是
哪年
2022年
你弟弟的生日是哪年哪月哪日
March 3rd, 2021.
他的生日是2021年3月3日
Let's review what we have learned today. We've learned how to ask and tell the time. We learned how to say each day of the week and also know how to ask what day of the week it is. Third, we learned how to ask and tell date. The day, the month, the year. 再见，下次见。